Good evening, ladies and gentlemen of League Zero, and welcome to the Season 5 Intermediate Division Draft. My name is Akrinator, the Commissioner of the League, and I will be your Master of Ceremonies for tonight. Over the past 2 weeks, these 6 teams have scouted and prepared to build the best team they possibly can, and by the end of this draft, we'll have our first look at what the season might hold in store for them. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the way League Zero runs our draft, allow me to explain. This is a snake-style draft, meaning that we will start with Team 1, working our way numerically until we reach Team 6 to end out that round. Team 6 will then immediately get the chance to make their next pick to start the following round. We will continue on like this until we either hit the potential maximum of 12 rounds, or until all teams have decided to end their draft early. Teams must have drafted at least 8 players before they can end their draft early. We'll be taking short breaks after rounds 4 and 8 to let our production staff catch their breath and to let teams reevaluate their plans. Once all teams have completed their draft, we will go through the rosters one last time to give you all watching a complete look of how the Intermediate Division will be starting Season 5. So let's not keep them waiting any longer. Let's begin with our first team, which will be Engage. So we'll be getting Drowsy, I believe. Where is he? There he is. Drag him in here. A little bit lagging behind on the getting the on deck VC. Where is it? There we are. Hello, Drowsy.
Hi. Hi, how are
Uh,
you?
Good. Yeah, let's get all the spreadsheet stuff ready. So we are just going to confirm that your captain is still indeed Matson.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Masson is stinky.
Yeah, but he shoots things good, so
And he does. He has aim. He does do clicking of the heads.
yeah.
And Matson should be DPS, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matson
I don't know why I
on
answered for
DPS.
you, Drowsy, but hi.
I don't know, man. You back
I don't
up.
know.
All
Wow.
right. So we're going to let you head back to your team voice chat then, and we'll see you towards the end of round 2.
Sounds good. See?
Why do we have to...
Red Knight making an appearance,
Yeah, bro.
probably.
I can't help it. I keep having to hit my mute button to try and cut off before you hear him again.
He'll be making plenty more appearances by the end of the night, but let's get. Looks like Hayden, the manager for Melbourne Midnights, for the next confirmation. There we go. Welcome, Hayden. We're just here to confirm that your captain is still indeed Swifter, who should be on DPS, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
Swifter
Actually, I don't
on
know. He might switch it up. You never know. You might
for
see
now.
the main tank pull up.
Yeah, maybe. I believe we've actually seen the Swifter main tank in the past.
Yeah.
I've witnessed it, and I don't want to witness it ever again.
We might have to roll it out against some top tier teams.
Well, we'll have to see. Maybe you guys will be the top tier team and you'll never need it. But either way, with that confirmed, you can head back to your team VC for now, and we'll see you towards the end of round 2.
Okay.
Bro, you don't get moved, you just go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's hard for us to drag. That's why we have the on deck chat.
Hayden, I feel like there's context clues here, Hayden. that you did not get.
Not everyone's a broadcaster. Either way, let's get Ehoot in from Louisiana Lobsters to confirm their captain pick next. Welcome, Ehoot, to the draft. Right,
Hello.
so we're going to be confirming your captain first and foremost. That it's still bass or bass rhythm on, I believe, support, right?
Yes, Space Rhythm on main support will be my captain.
All right, then you are good to head back to your team VC for the time being, and we'll see you towards the middle of round 2.
All right, thank you.
Okay, now we're going to get Poofa in from Blind Eye Society to confirm his captain as well.
What?
There we go. Oh, yeah, it's kind of sudden. Welcome, Poofa. So we're just going to be confirming that your captain is still... Who is your captain? That would be Wisex?
Yeah. That's
Wisex. What do they play? They play Flex
Is there a
DPS.
Genji player? Only Genji?
No,
Genji.
stop. Wisex plays Hanzo.
Okay.
So the fantastic Shimada brothers. Got it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that confirmed, you can head back to your team VC.
Dear God, thank you. Bye.
Okay. Next, we're going to bring in Meerkat Collapse. Looks like we're getting the manager pair to get their pick. Hello, pair. We're just going to confirm your captain pick is, who is it? Sky. That's right, Sky.
Yes,
So-
that is correct. They are my captain. My
Guy.
captain.
For what role?
Which role? They are on flex support this time around. I
Yes,
know Sky's
yes,
played a
that is
bunch in the
correct.
past. All right, Sky on support. And with that locked in, you're free to head back to your team VC for a little bit. We'll see you in just a couple picks.
Thank you.
All
Wait.
right, it looks like we're bringing. Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Looks like we're going to be dragging in Kern Master, I believe is the assistant manager of Beach Ball or something along those lines. At the very least, a coach. Looks like a coach, yeah. So let's get Kern Master in here from Beach Ball. Hello, Kern Master, and welcome to the draft. Going to be confirming your captain real quick. Is still Green, formerly known as Pichu on tank, I'm assuming.
Yes, Toothless will be our off tank.
Didn't she change her name back to Makima?
I'm committed.
You're
committed for
committed
the
at this point. You can only
Yeah.
change it so many times.
Exactly.
So that's gonna be Pichu / Green / Makima / whatever the hell she wants to be called nowadays on
Mhm.
tank for your captain. And with that out of the way, you get the honor and privilege of making the first overall pick for the intermediate draft. That's not a protect. So who will it be?
All right. Well, I could make a whole thing about it, but I feel like that would be pretty boring. So we will be selecting Crake with the first draft pick.
Rake. All right, that's
Mr. Miles himself.
Miles OW.
That's actually someone who was default placed into advanced, just barely above advanced. It was like what, less than 50 SR above and appealed down. So not too surprised to see them come up first. Any familiarity with them, or just kind of like, hey, advanced player that defaulted or that's appealed down?
We had some scouting on Miles a little bit, like after he went from advanced to inter, because he went to interpugs, and we just genuinely enjoyed his comms and just like what he would bring to a team. So we just thought it was kind of a no-brainer type pick, especially with how limited the main tanks are, since there are a little amount currently.
And I'd imagine now you have obviously a pretty strong tank line secured.
I'd say so.
I mean, heck, you're allowed to play up to 2 Masters players, I believe the rule is, for the intermediate division, and you have both of your tanks are in that range of Masters players, right? So
Yep,
pretty strong tank line.
would agree.
All right, and with that all locked in, I don't see any more reason to keep you here, so you can head back to your team VC, and we'll see you in quite a while towards the end of round 3.
I'll be back later.
All right. Going to be dragging Pear back in for Meerkat Man.
Oh.
There we go.
Hello.
So Pear, with your
Yes.
captain now confirmed, you can make your first real pick, the second overall pick of the intermediate draft. So who's it going to be?
Unfortunately, my first pick was made ineligible. So my second pick is going to be Gurgler.
Gurgler, aka Michael.
Yes, Michael.
It's, I believe another player who, was default placed in advanced by like less than 50
Mhm.
SR, appealed back down. Very strong tank player there.
Yes.
I would imagine there's probably some scouting there. Do you have any familiarity with Gurgler prior to like scouting?
No. Like it's probably obvious. I am brand new to this league. So most of my knowledge has come from meeting with people, and Gurgler is someone that I've kept my eye on, and there's someone who from every interaction I've talked to has seemed like a really cool person.
All right. Well, maybe you can be the team that helps him get over the second place curse. You can ask him about that
hopefully.
one. It's multiple times where they just barely lost out in the grand finals. But anyways, with that locked in, you can head back to your team VC.
Thank you.
Okay, we're going to be getting Poofa in for Blind Eye Society next. Hello, once again, Poofa. Can make your first real pick of the draft now for round 2.
Before I make my pick, I want people to know that Armam just told me that he has the most global plays on I've been on the Chipmunks party rockin', and I like really feel like people should know that before they like interact with him as a person. But my first pick will be Rocket on flex support.
Rockets on support.
I also
Oh,
want to
yeah.
clarify this while we're here. Acre had said at the beginning, or someone, I don't know if it was you, Acre, who said at the beginning it's only 2 masters played at once in Inter. It's 3.
Is
Remember
it 3? I know we
remember
bounced back and forth.
Is
I know
there
we
a
bounced
way-
between 2 and 3, but we announced the manager's 3. So that was just a misstep from Acre. So just so everyone stops DMing me about it, it's 3.
Doesn't matter.
But
You can draft more than 3, but you can only play 3 at once.
Yeah.
is there a good way to see who's like masters?
It's anyone based when you sort the SR, it's sorted by SR on the far right. It's just whatever their calculated SR is. So like we took the calculated SR is based off their highest. So
We also
Awesome.
have these sort
so
of.
it's not if they
bias
touch masters, it's if for this draft their calculated SR is above 3,500.
Yeah, it's not peak. It's just.
You're
Yeah.
saying a
calculated.
lot of words right now, and I don't think they're going through my brain, to be honest
Go
with
to
you.
the public draft pool sheet. We have a sorted by SR tab right there that'll tell you everything you need to know. Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right. Either way, you're good to head back to your team, VC.
Okay, bye.
All right, we're gonna get Ehoots back in for Louisiana Lobster's first pick. Welcome back, Ehoots. You get to make your
Hello.
first real pick of the draft this time.
My first pick of the draft is going to be a main tank, and it is Holmes on main tank.
Holmes. How do you spell that?
HOAMS.
Okay, gotcha. Holmes on main tank. Looks like a relative newcomer. I don't think I've even seen this person. Yeah, they didn't show up to any of the staff bugs, so just the.
I'm looking
get-
for the diamonds in the rough. He showed up. He showed up very vocal, very confident player. I think we'll work with him.
All right. Well, always good to see some new folks get a chance to be in the spotlight. It looks like they are all locked in, so you can head back to your team, VC.
All right, thank you.
All right, we're gonna get Hayden back in this time around for Melbourne's first pick besides their protect. Welcome back, Hayden. What's it gonna be for your first real pick of the draft besides your captain?
Can I just add one thing? You forgot the S on Swifters.
Swifters. Oh, in the in the stream kit, yeah, Swifters. Gotcha.
Yeah, he was very upset at me when he forgot that. He was crying even.
Unfortunate.
Okay, it doesn't matter. So my pick, we will be taking Epic Shock.
Epic Shock. Okay, long time veteran of the community.
Epic Shock.
Someone who's just barely below the advanced range, so not too shocked to see them get picked this early in the draft. Do you have any prior experience with Epic Shock? I know he's been around here quite a bit, but this is your first season in League Zero, Hayden. So.
He killed my dog.
Well, that's I guess that's some experience with him, sure.
Yeah.
Either way, that's all locked in. So my condolences for your pet, but you can head back to your VC for a little bit.
Okay.
There we go. It just takes a minute. I'm not sure if the stream can hear the Discord join and leave sounds. Okay, let's get Drowsy back in here for Engage to make 2 of their picks. Oh, there he is, Drowsy. Welcome back, and you get to make your second and third round picks back to back. So let's start with second.
So our second round pick is going to be Optical Crash.
With the K, yep. Optical Crash. That's going to be on DPS.
DPS, yes, sir.
Yeah, okay. I don't believe they've been around. Yeah, no, they're not a veteran, so just find
He's
them
a
from scouting.
DPL player or something like that. But yeah, I mean, he impressed in bugs. He was really solid on a lot of heroes, so excited to work with him.
Sounds good. And what's your third round pick going to be?
We're going to pick up Feaskin on main tank.
Feaskin, I believe they were. Oh boy, on season 2
They were,
Vital Alliance, I think.
Yeah, they were last. I think they were on MI6 and Flux Code. I swear.
Yeah, I've seen him
Yeah.
around like here and there in
Definitely.
leagues, and I know he's been solid and plays a lot of stuff. So also excited to work with him.
And that's another signed up as a tank player as well for you, Lianos, for the stream stuff. So yeah, Feeskin, good to see him come back. I believe he hasn't really participated since season 3, I think. So been a little while. Either way,
Bringing him home.
it should be all locked in, so you can head back to your team VC for a while.
All right, see you.
All right, bringing Hayden back in for round 3 pick. Welcome back, Hayden. Long time no see. So, who are you feeling for round 3?
I don't know.
Oh boy, draft plan's already gone awry.
No, it hasn't. I think. Before I make my pick, Acronator, can you tell me your favorite color?
Favorite color? Blue.
Blue. All right, let's go laser.
Laser?
The color has nothing to do with it, but
well, now he shows up blue on the spreadsheet, so I guess there is that. That's going to be laser on DPS.
laser on. No, he's playing main support. Actually, no, he's playing
Main support.
no, he's playing DPS.
Well, he signed up as DPS, so that's what we'll show him as for the thing. And with that all locked in, you're free to head back to your team VC.
Okay.
There we go. Delayed reaction. It's a little bit slow. All right, let's get Ehud back in here for Louisiana Lobsters. Welcome back, Ehud.
Hello.
Who are you feeling for round 3?
Round 3, we picking up Winton Gaming on Off Tank.
Winton Gaming on Off Tank. All right, Target Dog on Discord. They have been around. You know, they played in the last couple seasons, started from season 2 all the way up to season 4. Haven't had too much luck in the past, but either way, maybe this is the season to turn it around.
Yeah, we saw their potential in Pugs. I think they'll be a good pickup with Holmes.
All right, well, rather strong tank line, whatnot.
Okay.
So we'll see how this turns out for you. See, for now, you can head back to your team VC.
Thank you.
All right. Looks like Poofa is ready in the on deck chat, so let's get them back in here. Welcome back, Poofa. Who are you feeling for round 3?
Can I have Orbi?
Orbi, looks like tank.
Yeah.
All right. I know Orbi has not really participated in League Zero. I believe they played last season in Flux Cup.
Mm-hmm.
Any familiarity with them, or just kind of saw them in Pugs, were impressed?
He is a BPL player who decided to give League Zero a shot, and he was kind of dominating in Pugs. You know, I do think that the main tank pool is super scarce, and I think he was just one of the ones that my team thought was, you know, a good contender for a top main tank. So.
All right. Well, from the sound of it, everyone's really confident in their main tank, so we'll have to see how the tier lists and the standings meet in that regard. But for now, you're free to head back to your team VC.
Also, on the stream it says Rocket's a tank, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't.
He's support. Yeah, we'll fix it.
Okay. Thank you.
Wrong symbol. So Orbi's a tank. Rocket is a support. We're getting there, folks. Don't worry. Just minor scuff. Wouldn't be League Zero without it.
Okay, I'm gonna move Pear in.
Yep, bring Pear back in for Meerkat Collapse. Welcome back, Pear. You get to make your round 3 pick. So who's it going to be?
We're going to be drafting Tyranitar.
Tyranitar, all right. Good old-fashioned geometric. Actually been around every single season of League Zero. Not necessarily as a player, but sometimes as a manager or whatnot. This is going to be on support as well for the stream graphic. Just another scout.
Mostly a scout. As I was, he's someone who's been talked up a lot from the people that I've been talking to. And when I did watch his gameplay, he impressed a lot with his comms, with his gameplay. he seems like a really cool dude.
All right. Well, good to see him back on a team. Hopefully, trying a little bit harder than I think season 4 went, if I recall.
Hopefully we do well this time.
Yeah. All right. Well, you're free to head back to your team VC for a little bit, and I'll see you after Beach Ball makes theirs. All right. Let's get. Looks like still Kern Master coming back. Welcome back, Kern Master. You get the chance to make 2 more picks once again. So let's start with round 3.
All right, round 3, we'll be selecting Doc, the hit skill
Doc.
player.
As DPS, sure. They're
Yep.
actually from the UK, so that's got to be rough playing hit scan on that kind of ping.
I don't know. He does it really well. In Pugs, he was like very dominant. So, hey, maybe the ping helps him. Who knows?
Who knows? I mean, we've seen crazier things happen. So that will be all locked in, and now you can start round 4. Who are you gonna pick for that?
With round 4, we will be choosing Luca. He is a support player.
Luca on support.
Yep.
All right. Looks like, according to, we asked him if they were veteran. They said Flux Cup Season 3 champion. So looks like they had some success.
They're not a vet of League Zero.
No, no.
Yeah.
Misunderstood.
He is a rookie, but
all right. Well, hopefully they can bring some of that success for Beach Ball this season, I guess.
I'd hope so.
All right. Well, you are free to head back, and we'll see you in quite a while yet again.
Again, goodbye.
All right. Bring Pear back in for Meerkat Collapse. Welcome back, Pear. You get to make your round 4 pick.
Oh, okay. I'd like to pick Reborn. He's
Reborn. Okay.
someone who has been talked up a lot by my captain, so I wouldn't have picked Sky if I didn't trust them. So
Well, Reborn definitely has a storied history here in League Zero. To pretty good success, if memory serves. A lot of pretty high caliber teams, and he's been a pretty big part of that. So good to see him on a team. Not too surprised that he got picked up rather early.
Yeah, of course.
And with that, I think, unless you have anything else to
go?
say, you're good to go.
No, I don't. Thank you.
All right, let's get Bufa back in here to make their round 4 pick. Welcome back, Bufa. How are you feeling for round 4?
I will be picking up 4 in round 4.
4? Is it just for the memes, or you're
No.
really that impressed? It's going to be 4 on tank, not phone. Liana's 4.
No, I'll take phone.
Unfortunately, we're not going to allow that one. There we go. 4 on tank. Yeah, no, phone has to stay in advanced as much as I'm sure she would love to get another complete stomp in an MVP.
Intermediate Rampage Part 2. You know,
we can't allow mob mentality to do it yet again. So, yeah, no, 4 stay up there, or phones stay up there. 4 come down here into intermediate. Have fun with that. So, yeah, that's all locked in. You should be good to head back to your team VC.
Thanks.
All right. Louisiana Lobsters is up next, so let's get Ehoot back in. Welcome back, Ehoot.
Hello.
You get your round 4 pick.
Yes, for round 4, we're picking up Stick Drift on Flex Support.
Stick Drift on Flex Support. All right. And that is someone who we're not too familiar with here in League Zero. So where'd you find that? More scouting pugs, a different community, perhaps?
It was scouting pugs. They only came to one of our pugs, but me and my cap were both very impressed with how he played. So we'll be picking him up.
All right. Actually, looking at their extra message, it looks like they used to be a pretty highly rated console player. So
also, a base is labeled as a tank. He's a support player.
that'll be, player number 1. There we go. All right, that should be fixed on the stream. And with that, you're free to head back to your VC.
All right.
Okay, let's get looks like Hayden coming back in for Melbourne Midnights. Welcome back, Hayden. You get your round 4 pick. So who's it gonna be?
I don't know. I'm thinking.
Hayden, you gotta speak up, bro. You are like quieter than a church mouse.
He is very
I'm-
quiet.
It's very. I'm thick. I'm very thick.
Ah.
Can we get Stratocaster?
Stratocaster. That's gonna be on support, looks like.
Yeah.
Yep. Stratocaster on supports. Are they from like Flux Cup, BPL, other communities? Because they're new to here.
Well, he also killed my dog.
So it's a team effort between Strato and Epic Shock, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Either way, maybe they can get you a championship in the meantime to make up for it. So you can head back to your team VC now, and we'll see you in round 5.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna get Drowsy in for the round 4 pick, and then take a break, and then bring him back in afterwards for round 5. Let's get that round 4 pick in first.
Good.
Welcome back, Drowsy.
Oh.
It's gonna be your round 4 pick, and we're gonna hold off on the round 5 pick until after.
I'm gonna
break.
forget. I've had to be reminded between every pick. So for round 4, we're gonna be taking Zimzif.
Zimzif, okay. Okay, then actually I don't has he ever? No, I don't think he's ever actually
not.
played.
Yeah,
in
he's
League
been
Zero.
around forever, but I don't think he's played.
Yeah, he's been a coach. He's got season 1 Papega Parrots, season 2 Shanghai Sellouts. Apparently season 4 Mortal Wombats.
Let's see
I
if
don't
he
remember
shows up
that.
to more scrims than he did when he was a coach, though.
Oh no!
Ooh.
I've
We can hope
been
and pray. It's
addicted.
all right. You can hope and pray.
Zimzif on support. That'll be gonna be interested to see him play. I've never seen it.
Yeah,
So.
hoping it's good. I've seen him play a bit in Pugs. It's impressed me. And everyone keeps taking our picks. So we really want to make sure we get this one down pretty fast.
All right. Well, with that, we're going to let you head back to your team VC. We're going to take a short break here for the production staff of the teams to recalculate their plans, as I'd imagine you're not the only team, Drowsy, that's had some picks sniped. So stick with us, folks. We'll be back in about 5 minutes.
All right, see
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the League Zero Season 5 Intermediate Division Draft. We just got through with rounds 1 through 4, so the beginning of these teams are starting to take shape. And now we have Drowsy back in for the start of round 5 to get this chunk of the draft done. So, Drowsy, who are you thinking for round 5?
Round 5, we're going to take Remy on off tank.
Remy. That'll be 27 on Discord and Harry Styles on BattleNet. That's going to be on tank.
Yes. Yep.
Um,
Oh no, you picked a Joseph Electronic Sport player, Remy. Shake my head.
Yes. The one, the only Brazilian.
The only Brazilian.
They only made
Literally
one, and it's
Brazilian.
him.
For those watching and not familiar, he is quite literally in Brazil. That is not a joke.
We didn't send him to Brazil. He was already there.
He's just born and raised. And I remember, I think it was season
Unfortunately.
3 where his mother was in the background cheering him on or something.
Oh
That's
yeah,
kinda hype.
it was pretty funny.
It was wholesome because he ended up winning that game. Either way, Remy, good to see him come back. And that will be locked in for your round 5 pick. So you're free to head back to your team VC.
All right, sounds good.
All right, let's get Hayden back in and see if his draft plans have been foiled any bit for round 5. Welcome back, Hayden. Who you feeling for round 5?
I think. Let's go Monty.
Money. All right, that's on Hitscan DPS, apparently.
He's a
Interesting.
flex. He's a flex.
He does play just about everything, but for our streamers' sanity, we'll just put him down as DPS for the time being. I think that's the only role he hasn't played thus far in League Zero. I mean, I've seen him on tank, I've seen him on support. Interesting, but either way, good to see him back.
Yeah.
All right, and with that locked in, you should be good to head back to your team VC. All right, that was a fast disconnect that time. Okay, so let's get Ehud for Louisiana Lobsters back in here for their round 5 pick. Welcome back, Ehud.
Hello.
You get to make your round 5 pick. So who's it going to be?
Round 5 pick's going to be Tanic B on Flex DPS.
There he is, Tanic B, the go-to himself on DPS. Wouldn't be League Zero without Tanic playing. So good to see him back. Have you any prior experience with Tanic, or just impressed in Pugs?
I was just I heard a lot of good things said. I heard a lot of good things said about him, and I decided to take a risk on someone who I haven't really heard a lot about. But
yeah, that's someone who was actually on the same team as Tanic in season 0 and has had the chance to watch him since as staff. The rumors are probably true. He is insane. So very strong pick. I'm kind of surprised it took until round 5 for him to get picked up.
Yep.
All right. And with that, you can head back to your team VC.
All right, thank you. Oh my god, I'm stuttering my ass off.
It's fine. Very low stress environment here. All right. So who's next? That'd be Blind Eye Society up next. So let's get Poofa in here. Poofa, welcome back. Who you feeling for round 5?
My round 5 pick will be Wadi.
Who?
Wadi?
Wadi, gotcha. Wadi. He hasn't played since season 2.
You
Yep.
mean little puppy OW?
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yep.
He is not success cap because that was as a coach. He is very much not a Contenders Trials level player. He is plat, but he's a very good coach. So the success cap only counts for players. So don't worry about that. You're good there. Good to see him back and actually playing. I was surprised to see him sign up. So yeah, he's locked in for you. So you're free to head back to your VC.
Thanks, Zachary.
All right, so let's get Pear back in for Meerkat Collapse, see what they're going to do next. Welcome back, Pear. Who are you feeling for round 5? What's that? Hello.
with my team for a bit.
Oh,
I will be picking Central.
Central. Okay. We were just talking about him still being.
Mhm. He's still being available. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's someone that I haven't seen much of, but I've heard good things, so I'm hoping for the best from him.
Central
yeah.
on DPS for
Yes, on his scam.
Onianos' sake.
Can I go?
Yeah, you should be all locked in, so we'll see you after Beach Ball makes their picks. All right. I'm not sure who to drag it. No one's on deck. I'm just gonna drag Kernmaster because he's been doing that. There he is. All right. Welcome back, Kernmaster. Do you have your next 2 picks ready?
I do indeed have our next 2 picks. For our first one, we'll be picking up Panera Panini, main support.
Panera Panini on support. It's been a while since I've seen them get a chance to play.
Yeah. Gotta bring him back.
All right. And who's going to be around? What are we on now? 6? Round 6.
Round 6. Our 6th round choice will be Fimi Jargo, Dr.
Fimi?
Jargo, whatever
Alright.
he has down, nicknamed
both.
Kernmaster.
Yep. I just had to pull that one. That's going to be on DPS.
Yeah, he will indeed be on DPS.
Bringing it back to what? Season 2 double cap for Flex
Yeah.
DPS.
It's been a moment, but he's back.
All right. Good to see him back in the player's seat. So with that, all locked in, you're good to head back to your team VC. We'll see you in round 7.
Will do.
All right, let's get Pear back in here for their round 6 pick. Welcome back, Pear.
Yeah.
Long time no see. Who is your next pick gonna be?
No. Our next pick will be Just Sam or Sam. I don't know
Just
exactly.
Sam. Okay, Sam. Season 3 champion with Epizeuxis back in the day. Been a little
Mhm.
while.
Yeah. I've heard a lot of good things from the players that I've been talking to, and from my captain. And so I trust them, and I hope that we'll be able to do really well.
Yeah, and that's going to be Just Sam on tank. That should be all locked in. And Pear already left. Okay, didn't have to tell him to get out. All right, so we're going to be getting Poofa waiting for. Where are they? There. Oh, hello, Poofa. Welcome back. Who are you thinking for round 6?
I would like Istas, please.
How do you spell that?
Istas?
Spell it.
Sorry.
Oh, I know what you're
IS
talking about.
ISTAS. I had Mr. Shaky Aim stolen from me, which I'm pretty upset about. But I like Istas.
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Who's Shaky Aim?
Looks-
Is that, are you making?
That's Central.
Okay.
Dude, this
looks-
dude is obviously cheating. But it's fine.
Obviously.
Istas. How'd you find them? Just raw scouting or familiarity from a different community?
Well, I hate to say it again. BPL.
Okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
Also, what is as tank on my team? I don't. What does this keep happening? What is on
Wadi is support. Wadi is support.
He's
Sorry,
support.
my fault. I didn't mean that.
Well, to be fair, Wadi actually signed up as tank, so
My Apollo cheese. Alligators.
I like the Lucas strategy, Poofa. When instead of League 0 players using BPL players.
Oh my
it worked for
god.
him.
Oh my
All right.
god.
So we got Istas on
Factual. Frogman
DPS.
is factual.
And that's all locked in, so you're free to head back to your team VC. All right. Next up is Louisiana Lobsters with their round 6 pick. Welcome back, Ehoot. Who are you
Hello.
thinking for round 6?
Round 6, I'll finish up my DPS lineup with Altair on hit scan.
Altair. Yep, found him. Also, Nay on Discord. Altair's easier to say. That'll be DPS. Their extra note to manager is quote whack hero pool. Not gonna lie, I don't know what that entails, considering we have a captain in advanced known as the Junkrat guy. So can't be crazier than that probably. Actually, they are supposedly a season 3 and season 4 player. I don't recognize that name. What? Who else? It's Valerie. Gotcha.
Wait,
Okay.
that's Valerie?
Yeah, that's Valerie. That's funny.
Wow.
It's been a while since I think they got a chance to play it. It was really like season 3, because weren't they benched in season 4? I don't even remember what team they might have
They
been on.
were
in season 4.
Unfortunate Sons last season.
Yeah, I think they played.
Oh, right. I think they got swapped.
They
in.
split time.
Yeah, yep. Okay, well, good to see them back. And they do indeed have a whack hero pool. I do remember that now. All right, well, good to see formerly known as Valerie back, and you can head back to your VC.
All right, thank you.
All right, Melbourne Midnight's coming back in. Let's drag Hayden in. Welcome back, Hayden. You got your round 6 pick ready?
I do. I will be drafting Mint.
Mint. That's someone who just earlier today got their second pug in, LF Goth Girl as their BattleNet, and that's going to be on support.
Yeah, he's my goat. Sydney Sunset's goat. If only he could play flex support in Flex Cup, but he was too high.
Ah, well, he certainly gets the chance to do it here and now, since that's what they signed up as. So interested to see what they can pull off.
Yeah.
But other than that, that's all locked in, and he's gone. Okay, cool. It's nice when I don't have to tell him to scram. Anyways, let's get Drowsy in here for Engage.
Hi.
Welcome back, Drowsy. You got round 6 and 7 picks ready.
Wow. All right. So first we're going to be taking the main support player Kareem.
Kareem. All right. Yep, Kareem.
And then we're going to take a Juice Box.
Juice Box. Okay, I was getting curious when he'd be picked up. That's on Tank as well. The infamous or famous Italian, depending on how you look at it.
We're going for 2 imported off-tank players. We got the Brazilian and the Italian.
Oh, that's right. You did pick up Remy. That's hilarious. So, depending on which servers are working best for you, you can swap in and out.
We're a worldwide organization.
Although I guess Remy is on EST time zone, right? Or is he 1+?
I have no idea.
He's an hour ahead of.
Gotcha.
I think, yeah, because we talked because when he was on Joey, it was a thing. I don't remember off the top of my head though.
I don't know. Either way, 2 foreign off tanks, both of them known as being pretty darn solid. So excited to see him play. And Kareem, of course, being a complete newcomer. So I've heard a lot of good things about them from Pugs. Hopefully they can live up to that. But you're free to go.
All right. I see you.
All right, let's get Hayden back in here for round 7. Welcome back, Hayden. What are you feeling for round 7?
Give me God Send Achilles.
God Send. Gotcha. And that's going to be on Tank.
Yes, sir.
Assassin Bolt for the BattleNet. They are definitely not a League 0 veteran, so just another person who, got scouted from Pugs, know him from somewhere else.
Yeah, he fucked my wife.
Just escalating at this point. He just spite picking everyone on your team. Dead silence. I'm going to take that as a yes. Okay, well, that's locked in. So you should be good to head back to your team VC.
Okay.
Quiet that one. Either way, let's get the Louisiana Lobsters back in here. Ehoot. Welcome back. And do you have your round 7 pick ready?
Yes, my round 7 pick is going to be Archivist on support.
Archivist on support. Interesting. He's.
I thought Archivist withdrew. Remember?
Oh wait, yes, he did. He did.
Archivist withdrew.
He
marked
withdrew.
On the public. It's marked on the public draft sheet. He withdrew.
I was told he came back by CMM.
Has he?
By who?
CMM, the person you talked.
RMM?
RMM, I meant.
Did he mark what?
He
Yeah,
told me he
hold on.
came back. At
We
least that's what I
can-
heard.
Ooh, hold on. I can Navino,
Let me
entertain
look,
the
let me
stream for a
look.
second. I can just
Okay. There's no real way for me to entertain the stream without someone hearing right at the back now. So,
True. Red Knight can entertain the stream.
yeah.
Listen to Valorant commentary in the
Yeah.
distance.
Well, yeah, like I'm pretty sure I'm 99% sure Archivist was.
Yeah, I do too. I think so too. There's still some big names up there. See Dux, I see Slimo.
If he is not available, instead, I will take.
Wait, before you say that,
Yeah.
suppose.
did they DM RMM?
Yes, he DM'd it.
Bro, why did RMM? I
He
can't.
tell us. So, okay, Archivist is eligible. You're good
Okay.
there. Archivist on support.
Yep.
Welcome back, Archivist. I guess it's on RMM. But yeah, you're all set, Ehud, so you can head
Okay.
back to the
All right,
XKB.
thank you.
Okay, well, a little bit of a scuff there from RMM, but what else is new? If you ever watched season 4 Countdown, you'll be very familiar with that. Anyways, let's get Poofa back in for his pick on Blind Eye Society. Welcome back, Poofa. And
Hi.
you have your pick ready for round 7?
I do. I would like Chimarin on DPS.
Shim. Who?
Chimarin.
Spell it.
Like Shim but with a C. Like Chimarin.
Shim.
Chimarin? Is he on the list?
I don't think he is.
He's not listed as eligible.
No!
Did he go to two? If he went to 2 pugs, he needs to DM us and tell us what pugs he went to and give us proof. Because we've been putting reminders out, and if he's not there at this point,
Can you spell the name? I don't even see them on the sheet.
I found them.
I
I
don't
found
think
them
he
on the
signed
normal
up.
shit.
Oh.
Wait,
Oh no,
which,
you're right. I didn't even. Yeah, they didn't sign up at all. There's no
What?
Chimarin. There's no Chimarin on the sheet at all.
He told us he signed up. Or someone did. Or I
He-
think he at least went to a pug.
He might have got to a
well,
pug, but he never. We have a person
never
named
flew.
Chimpsy. That's the
Yeah.
only Chim name I have is Chimpsy. Which I'm pretty
That's an
sure.
issue.
this person is not signed up.
So do you need a second Poofa?
Yes.
Well,
How
You got
long
a
do I
couple
have?
2 minutes in total, probably.
Ah! Okay. BRB team.
Oh, yeah, the timer should be linked to different scenes, so that's not accurate. To what it actually is. Don't worry, stream, it's not up yet. But yeah, there's always one. There's always one.
Yeah, they saw him talking. I saw them talking about it, but I was like 80% sure they weren't even like in the pool.
Yeah,
I love when people do that. I was like, it's so easy to sometimes. You know, this is not just at Poofa. There's other people I wish I would just Control F for someone's name. Like, just Control F.
Yeah, I mean, we have the sheet for it. Hell, I even spent like 5 days going crazy filtering stuff. So I don't know. Either way, unfortunate. There's still plenty of fish in the sea and a ton of people who are yet to be drafted for intermediate. So, well, not a ton, but like, there's a couple dozen. So there's still plenty of opportunities to get really anyone from any role right now. There's a few people I'm actually quite surprised have not been picked up yet. I'm not going to say which ones, but I'm keeping an eye on them, and I'll probably mention it if and when they get drafted. No free scouting from staff. Either way, there's about a minute left, looks like it, on the timer. Not too much time remaining. We only give them 2 minutes for those who have been around since season 0. Remember the text chat draft. We very much don't want to have another 16-hour wait for one pick. Literally no one, aside from like a few people in the advanced division probably know what I'm talking about. And Tanik. Tanik would know what I'm talking about because he was a captain back then. Good old Plat chat.
Looks like Poofa's ready.
Poofa is ready. Let's drag him back in. Welcome back, Poofa. Did you figure something out?
Yeah, I did. Can I please have Polar on DPS?
Polar. Yep, they are all good to go.
Yes, let's go.
They are actually eligible. They did sign up this time. I haven't seen them around since last season, Rio Redemption. I believe they played somewhere else as well in season 3, but I can't remember off the top of my head. Either way, good to see them back. Yeah, so you are all good to go. Back to your team
Sick.
BC.
Thank you.
All right, we're getting dangerously close to that round 8, after which teams can stop the draft. But for now, they are still forced to pick a couple more people. Let's get Pear in for Meerkat Collapse.
Oh.
There they are. Welcome back, Pear. Do you have your round 7 pick ready?
Yes, I will be picking Slimeole.
So Limo, there he is. That's one of the people I was curious about when they were getting picked up.
Yeah.
That's going to be on
Sure.
tank.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've heard only good things again. Not gonna say much because not gonna say much.
That's fair. Their long
Okay,
storied history in League Zero, yeah. Okay, you can head back to your team VC then. We'll see you after Beach Ball makes their picks. Looks like where are they? Let's get Kern Master back in.
Hi.
Welcome back.
Dragged. Hello.
Yeah, welcome back, Kern. You get your round 7 and 8 picks back to back.
Yeah, we just got back-to-back sniped, so
F.
we are a bit.
Can we get F in the chat?
Shit.
There's a resignation in that sigh.
A little bit. I
gotta think about it.
I'm thinking. I'm looking at the pool. I will say it sucks because Corey is going through a tunnel right now and he's on a train going home. So our information is extremely small because we're going off of the draft sheet and what we remember. But I will say I think I have 2 picks in mind. Our first
All
one
right.
will be Cryo.
Cryo.
Yeah, Cryoed
Oh,
Rio is his
Excalibur
peanut.
Cryo. Oh no.
Let's see. That's going to be on support, CRIO for the stream.
And our second selection will be Ashes.
Ashes. All right. They were on, I believe, Geometric last season, correct?
Yep. And they
they-
also just won GGNA Intermediate last night.
Oh, good to hear. Now, it is important to note because that is your round 8 pick. At any point now, you can be done with your draft. You can, of course, keep going until you either run out of players or you go to all 12 rounds. But yeah, you're good to keep going or stop whenever at this point.
All right, good to know. I think
And,
we're gonna chill for a few, but
okay. Well, you can head back to your team VC for now then.
all right, cool.
Okay, let's get Pear back in for Meerkat Collapse. Welcome back, Pear. Do you have your 8th round pick ready?
Oh.
Yes.
So-
You have your 8th round pick ready?
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Oh,
Hello?
hello.
We
Hello.
can hear
Sorry,
you.
my internet's been flaky. My internet's been flaky all day. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I would like to pick Ducks for my next pick.
Ducks. All right. I believe they were in Flux Cup last season. I'd imagine they probably made a name for themselves there.
Yeah, and I've only heard good things. I've only heard good things. It adds a little bit of depth. Like, it's like for the most part, we're doing depth picks right now, and he's really good. So So I'm happy to have him on.
All right. That'll be Ducks on support for you, Elianos. And now, worth noting, now that you do have your 8 minimum players, now at any point you can be done
Yeah,
with your draft. You can keep going to 12 rounds or until we run out of players, but I think 12 rounds would happen first. But you can also just be done right? Whenever. You just got to let us know. There goes Pear. Okay. Didn't get to finish the ramble. That's fine. Let's get Poofa back in for their 8th round pick. All right. Welcome back, Poofa. Ready for round 8?
Oh yeah. Let's have Gabe, Mr. B-Ball Man 69.
Gabe, B-Ball Man 69. It's going to be on tank.
Yup.
And I know they played in the past season. I don't remember which one. Season 4.
Geometric.
Geometric?
I
Okay.
go. Yeah.
I'll take your word for it. I don't remember much of season 4. Either way, good to see him back. And now with that, you do have your minimum of 8 players. So at any point, you can now withdraw from the draft, be done with it, or you can just keep going until the very end. Your choice. And
Sounds nice.
with that, you're good to head back to your VC then.
Yeah, I don't know if he ever won on Geometric, but he is my goat.
All right. Next up should be Louisiana Lobsters, right? Yep. Okay, let's get Ehud back in here. Welcome back, Ehud.
Hello.
Ready for round 8?
Yes, and round 8 will be my final pick, and
Okay.
I'll draft Dong Waggler on DPS.
Dong for DPS. Not familiar with them. Interested to see
BPL
how they
player.
perform. Okay. Seems we get a lot of those. It's nice to see a little bit of cross-pollination. All right. So Dong should be all set. Yep, they're locked in, and that is going to be your draft done for Louisiana Lobsters. You got the minimum 8, and you're out. You're just going to stick with a small and strong roster, it seems.
Yes.
All right. Well, with that, thank you for sticking with us through these 8 rounds, and
All right.
good luck in your preparation for next weekend.
All right. Thank you.
All right. So Louisiana Lobsters are now done. Going to get Melbourne Midnights in for their 8th round pick. There we go. Hayden, welcome back. And do you have your 8th pick set?
I do. Let me take Monarch.
Monarch. Okay, that's another one. We're waiting to see when they get picked up. It's going to be Monarch on support.
Mm-hmm.
2-season veteran of League Zero. Quite the terrifying player, if I recall. It's good to see them back into the fray of things. And now, of course, with that being your 8th round pick, you can now be done with the draft at any point between now and round 12, or you can just keep going the whole time. Doesn't matter. It's up to you now.
All right. I'll probably have a few more picks in there.
All right. Well, with that, then you can head back to your VC.
All right.
Okay. Looking to get Drowsy back in here, or someone from Engage. Where are they? There. I was still on their team VC. I had to scroll down quite a bit. Let's get Drowsy. There we go. Welcome back, Drowsy. We're just gonna take your 8th round pick for now, and then we're gonna go to another short break after that. So,
Well, I gotta leave. So can I give both? Please.
Do any of your team staff know your pick?
Not the second one.
Not the second one. Okay, I think we can take your 2 picks then, and then head
All
off
right.
to a break.
All right. So first we're gonna take Marlin. He's a main tank player.
Marlin on tank. Okay, yep, I do see them.
He was the coach on the first real team I ever managed.
Okay, a little bit of familiarity there.
He's a cool cat.
They
And
do
then
say that they're a veteran as well. Did they go by a different name, or what team did they?
The only Marlin I can think of is the one that played in Flux. So this is like another I played in Flux, I'm a veteran thing.
Yeah, it might be. We are
I
not
think
the
he
exact
was
same.
like a season 0 or season 1 player, maybe.
I'd have to double.
I know he's
don't
been
recall
around
that name.
before. I know he's
don't
been around
recall the name,
before, but I don't know what he did. I know he was in the server like a while ago, like before I even joined.
Interesting. Either way, that's your round 8 pick done. And so what's your round 9 pick?
It's gonna be Harry 9394. He's a flex support player.
Harry 9394 on support.
We're going international again. This one's British.
Got British. Okay, working on multiple continents, although you already were, I guess.
Yes, sir.
All right. That is all locked in for round 9 as well. So with that, we're going to be heading to a break. So you can head back to your team VC. And of course, you can let your team staff know at any point now they can be done with the draft. You have your minimum of 8, all that.
All right, sounds good. Thank you.
Okay. And with that, folks, stick with us again. We're going to give production a little bit of time to take a breather. We'll be back in about 5 minutes. Welcome back, everyone. We're in the final leg of the intermediate draft. We're going to be getting Melbourne Midnights in here in just a moment. Louisiana Lobsters is the only team that has finished their draft with the minimum of 8. Everyone else seems to be rearing to go for at least a ninth round pick, potentially more. Generally, the average is around 9 to 10 players before they're done. So I'd expect these next 2 rounds to be a good majority of where most of these teams are getting out. But for now, let's get Hayden, or looks like actually Swifters is coming in for Melbourne Midnights. Welcome, Swifters, to the draft. I guess the first pick that you get to make.
Yeah,
as
it is.
the captain. So who are you guys thinking for your 9th round pick?
Yeah, we're looking at Kirith. He's a DPS player, and
Yeah.
we've scouted him out. We think he's gonna be pretty solid. So
right.
yeah, that's gonna be our draft pick.
All right, then. I believe they might have even played in one of our weekend tournaments, the Zero to Heroes. I forget which one. The name does sound familiar, though. Either way, they should be all locked in, so you are free to head back to your team VC.
All right, we're still gonna be making more picks, though. We need more. We need more power.
You need more? All right, well, we have plenty of time to do that.
All right.
There we go. Okay, and now we're skipping over Louisiana Lobsters in the order because they're done. We're going to get Poofa back in for Blind Eye Society.
What?
Welcome back, Poofa. Random drag, I suppose.
No, RMM just said I'm telling everybody this, but I thought I'd tell you this, and then you just like dragged me. Like, what was he gonna say?
Well, unfortunate, but either way, you get to make your 9th round pick now.
Can I have the Jacksonville Drive goat himself, Kizzle?
Kizzle, all right. I know he was worried he wouldn't get drafted, but that is not the case. That's going to be on what, Flex Support? Yeah, looks like it. Kizzle on Flex Support for Blind Eye Society. I believe you have some familiarity with him in Flux Cup as well.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I don't. I don't know either. I didn't pay attention to Flux
Yeah,
Cup this season.
I don't know why you would draft a thrower like Kizzle. You know, Kizzle is a thrower. Bite mid.
Bite me,
Right.
Nation!
I'm gonna assume there was some familiarity there. Then
Yes.
I'm sorry,
It was
Abraxas, but I
Kyle.
didn't pay attention to Flux Cup. Either way, that's all locked in. So let's get Pear in here for Meerkat Collapse. Welcome back, Pear. If you're ready, we are ready to get your 9th round pick locked in.
We are currently looking at picking up Shivy.
Shivy,
Or
aka
Shivy.
I don't know.
I don't know if that's. Sorry.
Formerly known as Null or Elements Null, if you want to go way back to season 1. What are they playing this time around? DPS. Okay, I think I've seen them play every other role in the league, so good to see them swap it up yet again. Good to see them back. This time it's going to be DPS.
Yes, that's our pick. Am I
Right.
good?
Yeah, you are all set.
Yeah.
Okay. Looks like we're going to be getting someone from Beach Ball. I'm going to assume it's Current Master yet again. Just gonna yoink. Welcome back, Current Master. Do you have your next 2 picks potentially ready?
I do, but RMM was telling me about something, and I kind of wanted to hear.
He keeps doing
Is this
that.
is he just like a storyteller?
Well, no, he was telling me about like the free agency thing.
Oh,
And I
We'll
wanted to, like-
explain that more.
let's get to the draft first.
I don't know. He had some. Okay, whatever. We have 2 picks, and then we'll be finished.
Okay.
So with our first pick, we will be choosing Creamer 26, aka Dan
Creamer.
Demand.
I know for a fact he was just saying in Twitch chat he's never going to get drafted. So congratulations, Kramer. You had nothing to worry about. That's going to be on Tank. Okay, and what's your 10th and final pick going to be for the intermediate
Our final
draft?
pick will be the man, the myth, the legend, Lori,
Lori,
who's
okay.
moved over to support.
Support, interesting. For a long time known as a tank player.
Yeah.
This time, Lori on support. Interested to see what they do. Season 3 Hyperflex, Season 4 Rio. Coming back now for Season 5 on Beach Ball.
Quick
Good
note,
to see.
Alianos, Meerkat's done too. They just DM'd me. They're done
Meerkat
too.
is also done. So Meerkat's done at round 9, meaning we're going to skip over them because they otherwise would be next. And we're going to go straight back to Blind Eye Society. But anyways, Kernmaster, you're good to head back.
Okay, good.
I
I
guess
was
leave in
kinda vibing.
general.
Alright.
You're just kind of vibing, yep. Well,
Shout
you
out
can vibe
Yoink.
with your team. I do miss Yoink. That was one of the coolest teams we've ever had in terms of just raw personality and team environment.
Nah, don't give Kern that much credit. Stop. We can't.
No,
give Kern credit.
no, they're gonna
We
get the
can't.
credit. That team was
I can't.
incredible, and I love it. And I'm sad that we
No.
couldn't bring it back. But either way, maybe next season.
Shout out to
Or-
Inter A too. I love
Yeah,
those teams.
Inter was great. Yeah. Okay.
What?
Anyways, let's.
I'm
let's
just
see.
yanking you,
Poofa.
Poof, at this point to see if I can throw you off balance.
What? I like.
All right. Anyways,
It's your
Poof,
pick.
do you
Your
have
cats are
round 10
No.
pick?
I didn't even confirm my pick with RMM yet. Like.
You don't need to.
You don't
Okay,
need to.
well,
He just likes to ask because he's nosy.
He
Okay,
knows,
well,
yeah.
he was like my emotional support. Like I was talking it through with him.
It's okay. Like we're not gonna judge you
Yeah, you got us now.
out loud.
Well, I don't. What? No.
What?
BRB.
Okay. Well, you got 2 minutes. Needs to confer with her emotional support staff member, I guess. Or even his RMM. Okay, it looks like. Well, no, wait, hold on. That's not the right team. Okay, we're just waiting on word from someone from Blind Eye Society. I don't know where Poofa went. No, there they are.
I'm assuming you
Okay,
picked me was
welcome
you
back.
saying you wanted to come back, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Who do you got?
I've never wanted to talk to you ever again, you know.
That's fair. I don't want to talk to myself most of the times.
Can I please have Satb?
Sat.
SAATB.
Oh, 2 A's, gotcha. That's going to be on Tank, SAATB. Yep. That,
No, stop. No.
They
Good
are
call.
supposedly a BPO
But they
player.
literally
Aliens.
are. Poofa, you can't hide it. They literally are.
Oh yeah, they have the Salaman.gg in their extra information. Yep. Okay. Again, good to see some cross pollination. Welcome all the BPL folks. We hope you have fun. A little bit of a different format, but it's good to try out new things, I guess. Either way, that is all set. So you are free to head back to your team VC.
Can I end it right here?
Yeah,
Actually,
yeah, you can be done now.
I think we're done.
Blind Eye Society done at 10 picks. Thank you for sticking with us through the draft, and good luck in your preparation for next weekend.
Thank you.
All right, so just 2 more teams remaining still in the draft. Melbourne Midnights and Engage. We're going to be starting with Melbourne Midnights. It looks like Fish is going to be coming in for Melbourne. Welcome, Fish, to the draft. First time you get to make a pick for your team. So
Yeah.
who's it going to be?
They give you the really important ones. We're going to be picking Kron.
Ron?
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
EPL Sigma God. Kron.
Hey, gotcha. I was spelling with the C. Let's see. Yep, they are signed up as a flex support. Of course, they're not limited to just that.
Yeah.
But for the stream's purposes, we'll put them as support to keep Aliano sane here. Either way, good to see some new faces coming in. Always like to see some rookies with the potential to pop off. So that should be all locked in, and you are free to head back to your team VC. All right, we got someone from Engage. Looks like Tyler coming in for Engage this time around. Strauzy had to go. Welcome, Tyler.
Hey there.
A lot of new team staff members get a chance to make some draft picks. You have the potential to do up to 2. Everyone in Twitch chats ping Tyler, I suppose. If we want to keep the meme alive, I'm not sure how much he hates it or loves it. Either
No,
way,
we
you
need
can
to ping Tyler 2K22. All right.
Yeah, you think so?
either way,
You
get
ping
the,
me just as much.
you can pick up the 2 people back to back if you so desire.
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do that. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. I'm gonna say we're done.
You're just done without picking anyone else. So you're
Yeah,
done.
You come in here for that.
Yeah,
Cameo.
I want to say, hey, what's up, guys? You know,
Wow.
what's up, stream? You know, we're kind of
Okay.
bored. Yeah.
All right. Well, then
Well,
Engage is
that-
going to be done with 9.
Yeah.
Then you're free to go. Good luck in your
good.
team's preparation for next weekend.
Thank you.
All right. So it's just Millborn Midnights now, who can make any picks. We got Hayden back in once again for round 11, and if you want, round 12, because everyone else is done. So you can just make 2 picks. You can make 1 pick. You can make no picks. You have enough.
I'll be making 1 pick today.
1 pick. Okay. Who might that be?
That'll be Dawes.
Guys.
Daws. DAWS.
Gotcha.
They play tank.
Yep, tank. Looks like they are Irish. Considering they wrote down their Irish Standard Time as time zone. So there we go. We got some more Europeans. We are a multi-continental community. All right. And with Dawes, that is the very final pick of the intermediate draft. So you're free to go, not necessarily back to your team chat, but free to go meet your new team, I guess. And good luck in preparing for next week. You're going to say something, Frogman?
No, I just said goodbye to Hayden.
Oh, it cut off halfway through. All I heard was I. Either way, that is the conclusion of the intermediate draft. So if we want to go through everything one last time, let's start with Beach Ball, I suppose, the first team that made the real first round draft pick. You can see their roster up on the screen. A lot of familiar names. Actually, they do have a few people who are not veterans, but cool to see. A lot of these players returning after a few seasons of not participating, or perhaps being on a team technically and being benched or whatnot. But yeah, anyone have any thoughts either way? No? Okay, everyone else in the stream VC is muted. Good to know. Either way.
Well, I mean, we don't want to hear the Red Knight Valorant comment back now. So
Fair.
Oh yeah, let's bring Oomphy.
We're done with the draft, RMM. So you got any thoughts on Beach Ball? No. Okay. Good.
I think they're a pretty well-rounded team. Like
yeah,
Peach is very good as a starting piece. Then Craig is pretty good. The DPS of Doc and they have Doc and Fimi.
I can't draw for shit because one of my hands are really shaky.
But
now.
Doc and Fimi are.
You just have to draw.
What are you talking about? What is he?
I think he was just unmuted.
Doc and Fimi are good. I actually think all the teams are pretty even. I honestly, I feel really similarly to this draft as I do about Advanced, except I think this might even be a little bit more even with like one obvious 6th place team to me right now.
In intermediate, you mean, or from Advanced?
In intermediate, but I feel the same about both. You know,
yeah. Well, you always have to worry about the teams who go with the bare minimum level of players, right? Because like, yeah, they might be friends, they might know each other really well, they might have that synergy, but like. You always have to worry because I don't think we've had very many teams with low amount rosters, like low, you know what I mean? Less people on the roster that have done extraordinarily well. So,
yeah, I think
it's a concern.
I'm concerned. I'm not like, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, but it's like, I think pretty much everyone that got drafted, I expected to get drafted, and like, there's no one huge left that I'm just like, oh, they definitely should have been drafted. You know,
Wait, are we live
like
right now?
yeah, we're still
Yes, we
We're
are
just
still.
talking. We're just
We're just, either way, let's take a look at Meerkat Collapse's final setup for their roster. A lot of familiar names, in all honesty. Actually, yeah, they do have at least two rookies from what I'm seeing. Mostly everyone else is a veteran in some way, shape, or form. Some former champions, in the case of Sam, and
Yeah, is
actually
there
Tyranitar.
is there tank line Sam Gurgler?
I would have to imagine so.
That's pretty good.
I thought yeah, I mean it depends if Sam is like because I know he hasn't played the game since he won with Epic.
Yeah,
You know?
fair.
Or he played in Flux, I guess, like right after, but since then he's not played. So
Yeah. Hard to say, but Gurgler's always been a terrifyingly strong off tank, so can certainly pick up a lot of that slack if Sam's rusty. Sky, really solid player all around. I think they're playing support this time around. I've seen him play literally every role and has
wait, who
been
we
good
talking
at.
about?
Sky, captain.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, honestly, they look like a solid team. I think if they can get synergy early on, I think that's probably what a lot of intermediate's going to come down to is like who can get synergy fastest. But either way,
I mean,
let's move
another
over.
option is they could just honestly run like Gurgler Sly tank line. Like that's not a bad tank line either.
All right, they do have
Yeah.
Slimal. Yeah, yep. I
And
forgot
they
about
got-
it. He's further down on the list.
I mean,
Dux
heck,
is pretty
they,
good too.
Sure.
I think he's a solid flex support, like in the wider.
In the wider.
Yeah. In the grand scheme of things.
I mean.
Anyways, let's take a look at now Blind Eye Society, see what their roster has in store for us. Quite a few unfamiliar names, right? Obviously, we got Four, we got Wadi, we got Polar, right? But then a lot of people actually, I think a lot of them are at least from BPL or Flux Cup, right? So a lot of people who their very first season here in League Zero, it's their chance to really make a name for themselves. Be interested to see, if the hype stands up, right? We
I
are
really like
kind of
their tank.
their tanks. Who would that
Orby
be?
for Gabe Satby. That's pretty good, I think.
I only know a few of them, so I know Four is terrifyingly good. Obviously, two-time champion on season 2 Geometric and season 3 Epizooxa. So
Yeah, Gabe Orby is mid tanks. Like Gabe is a really good ball, but I'm pretty sure Orby covers the hero pool really well.
Yeah, I mean, and like, I kind of like overall, a lot of the teams look pretty balanced, and I'm pretty happy with how the draft went.
yeah.
I gotta go to GGNA finals to help out the boys. So good luck.
Okay, well, good luck to whoever the
Later.
boys are. Either way, let's take a look now at Louisiana Lobsters, which we alluded to briefly as having some concerns, but that's just like the default of they have 8 players. The minimum is 8 players. If something doesn't click, that can be dangerous, right? Because you don't have that many other options. So some concerns there, but I mean, Tanic B,
Yeah,
multi-time
I like
champion.
their DPS. Yeah, like in defense of Archivist, I feel like he's been on a lot of bad teams.
Oh
but
yeah,
I managed
definitely.
him season 4, and like that man will work. He got
Oh, yeah.
super good on Tracer for a while. It's sad it didn't work out for Vitalize.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I think if they can find a way to like coalesce, they could be a
Yeah.
terrifying team. But it's gonna depend on like, do they click? Because it didn't sound like there was too much pre-established synergy, right? They were just kind of going off of like who looks good in pugs, which is pretty good. They scouted people who looked good, but do they work well together? And that's to be determined, I guess. So I think they have a lot of potential. They could be a total dark horse, or they could just flop, right? It's 50-50. But let's move over to Melbourne Midnight. Now, take a look at their roster. The one team that did the most amount of pickups here in the draft, 11 players out of 12 possible folks. Honestly, about 50-50 in terms of like rookies and veterans, give or take. We have some mainstays like Swifters, Epic Shock, Laser, Mani, Monarch, but then a lot of people who are not too familiar with like Kireth, Dawes, Kron, Mint, Stratocaster, right? So a lot of these
Yeah.
look pretty good on paper.
He did a similar thing in Flux too, where he just added a mix of BPL veterans and League Zero veterans. And I don't know how Sydney Sunset season turned out, but it was actually like a super fun team environment because he brought like I feel like really chill people from both groups.
Yeah.
Like I'm pretty sure I played with Mint, and Mint was super fun to play with. They have Monty.
Well, that's good. Generally, teams like that do have some level of success at the very least. Like I alluded to Yoink earlier from season 2, where they were just like the underdogs until they just hit a hot streak and went all the way to the semifinals, losing to Vitalize, who made it to the grand finals, right? A less successful team, but still honestly one of the most legendary in our history, with a
Yeah.
similar situation being the Bench, right? I mean, that team was bottom of the standings. I don't think they even won a game, or if they did, it was against like a 5v6, I think it was, against Content Credence. But they had so much fun, and every single person on the team is still like super close. So
Yeah.
that gives me a little bit of hope that, even if they don't do well in the standings per se, they at least have a lot of fun, because that's kind of what we're here for. And if teams want to be super competitive, then they have that opportunity to find that competition.
Yeah, totally.
All right, let's move over to the last team, Engage. Of course, managed by Drowsy, former Contenders manager, so there's certainly a pedigree to be had there. A lot of familiar faces. Not much more to say about that. I mean, there's really only a couple rookies here and there, but if I recall, same thing with Tenacity. It was mostly veterans with a couple of rookies, and those rookies ended up being terrifyingly good.
I wonder if they'll scrim 4 to 6 for their European players.
I don't know. Depends. Sometimes Europeans who are involved in like the NA Overwatch scene just have terrible sleep schedules, cough Alianos. But either way, we love our resident German. He also is controlling the stream right now. But either way, yeah, Engage looks pretty good. Not much to really say about them.
Beaskin's an interesting pick. He played I think he played DPS in like season 2 or 3, like on Vitalize maybe. But I know he was friends with that group, and he didn't do great for a while. So it's interesting seeing him get picked so early.
Yeah, right. I don't think he's ever really been like a starter per se. So I wonder if he like really impressed in Pugs to the point where like he's now diamond in the rough and no one realized it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same with Zimzif.
Well, he's literally never played. He's always been a coach, and a pretty high level one at that. I mean, season 1 he made it to the grand finals and lost. Season 2 made it to the grand finals and won. So, yeah, who knows? He's smart. I know that much. Either way, that is going to be all of your intermediate teams, ladies and gentlemen. I can pull up the schedule real fast. The schedule document is also public as well, but we can go over it real quick. So the first week of games is going to be next Saturday. The first couple matches is going to be Engage versus Beach Ball, and you have Melbourne Midnights versus Louisiana Lobsters, and then finally Meerkat Collapse versus Blind Eye Society. So that's going to be the week 1 set of games. I can't really say who might win or lose out of those games. I kind of hope they're all close, but that's just me as an observer and as a tournament organizer saying that. I'm sure the teams want it to be a complete stomp. Either way, thank you all for tuning in for the intermediate draft. Of course, tune in next weekend at Saturday and Sunday, 8 p.m. EST for the intermediate and advanced division games, respectively. But that's all we've got for tonight. So until next weekend, have a good one.